Torture? Not torture. I mean, Sphere 211 is a little harsh. The bunny racing is not continuing today. That is, that's kind of a Tales of the Abyss off-stream special for me. It's mostly funny because I just have it on in the background while doing other things and I just hear the bunnies go mweet every so often. Mweet, mweet. I'm not saying today isn't going to be torture because unfortunately I am going into a puzzle dungeon. I don't think it's as bad as the turtles, but I do. This might be the most puzzle dungeon in the game. Well, you know, watch streaks are what they are. But I think we're going into the dungeon that might be the most puzzly. I'm trying to think of any other dungeon that actually. I think the closest is the dragon flute one. Where you have to do the happy, sad, angry... I don't remember the fourth emotion, but you have to press the button to the face. I think that might actually be the closest to a puzzle dungeon, for the rest of the game. I played through the whole game recently. Can I think of any other puzzle dungeon in it? I think the flute is it. But this one is a proper puzzle dungeon. That has some caveats in it, which are going to be funny, and some new bosses, which is gonna be interesting. And a whole bunch of battle trophies in there that are one time only, because the bosses do not come back. So, as you know, I am in Jimmy. Awful lot of bunny racing has been occurring. We are going to leave the theme park, and we're gonna head to the lava caves. So the first post-game dungeon is the Maze of Tribulations. Sphere 211 is unlocked by that. We're kind of going to a different post-game dungeon that you also unlock by beating the final boss. It's kind of... I think the dungeon itself is easier than the Maze of Tribulations, but the boss is harder. The final boss of it, at least. So, people kind of tend to do it afterwards, although there is a reason to do it beforehand. And the reason is the boss gets harder once you've beaten Gabriel, which is kind of funny. That is a thing. The final boss does get a stat buff after you beat the Maze of Tribulations, so... I think that generally people still do the maze and then most of Sphere first, because Sphere 211 is where you get the best weapons and the best armor in the game. We are going back into the Silent Sphere. We are going back to Elicour. We're going back to Sword Planet. It's where everything is. Everything post-game optional is either on Elicour or it is here in 4D space. I do not believe you ever get anything else on like Vanguard or Styx or the Moon Base. It's kind of funny that there isn't, unless you missed something in these three places, there's not that much reason to go back to them. I guess Vanguard 3 does have some chests you can get behind the Ring of Destruction. But yeah, there's like basically no reason to go back to these two once we've done them. So back to Elicour, we're going to where the dragon puzzle is. We're going to the lava caves where we fought Crossel. I will show off the one place in the game that we can see what I renamed Albel to. We are going there. I think this is the correct direction. No, it's not, because this is Crossel, right? I don't want to go through the mine. Going through the mine's a pain in the ass, so... Flip it. We're going technically the long way around, but who wants to go on a turtle? Not me. So, we have to go to the town unit, Arias, a town you really have no reason to revisit except it's on the way to Paterni. And then we're going up from there to the mines. This is Sword Planet 2. Sword Planet 1 is Vanguard, that lasts for, like, 10 minutes. This is the real Sword Planet. This is where you spend the vast majority of the game. And it's where 2 of the 3 optional dungeons are. Alrighty. I guess the other thing I could have done was gone through Curlsa to Eriglyph, and you'll see why I could have done that as well. But it's kind of 6 1/2 dozen at that point. Funnily enough, these enemies do not get replaced. I mean, these are replacement enemies, but they don't get replaced when, like, by the angels. So this guy here, if I can talk to him, he takes you between Eriglyph and this mine. And he's the only place in the game where you can see if you did not take Albel, where you can see what you named him. And Lord Hard told him to take us wherever we want to go. But, we're going up here. So we've got a long trek. Getting back to the lava caves is such a fucking faff. And I've had to do it several times during this playthrough. Lord Hard! So I know exactly where I'm going because I have had to do this trek like 6 or 7 times. Alright, we're then going into the waterfall. Ooh, Sergeant 2R has little challenges. Interesting. I guess it's like, because battle trophies were not in 1 or 2, they're an invention for 3. I guess they were like, but they're kind of a staple of the series. Might as well add them in. And then we're going in here, into this dragon cave. So yeah, this I think is the other thing that's closest to a puzzle dungeon. Now we're going to the puzzliest dungeon. I'm gonna get the guide up while I'm gonna think what? Nah, that's not even the last one. Just save here. I think there's a save at the start of this dungeon, but nowhere else in it. I think there's just the one save point. But I will save here as well for funsies. Right. I'm gonna end up fighting a lot of the big lava guys and stuff in here, because there's basically no way around them. Wow, I can't believe he didn't hit me, but like... Yeah, man, it's kind of impossible to dodge everything in here. It's just... It's just such an enclosed space. And he's just too big, and he's actually pretty fast. So yeah, the lava caves. So these lava caves are where the next post-game dungeon is. I mean, I do think all of the post-game dungeons are incredibly missable. Like the Maze of Tribulations is in that bit in Curlsa that is just locked off. And here is in these lava caves. So the reason I have been here a half dozen fucking times is this is where you fight Albel. Oh yeah, he's here. So this is where if you want to get Albel 2, 3, and 4, he holds up in here if you don't have him rescue you from from B-Wig and the training facility. And then you come here, and if you have an empty slot, you fight him, and then you can recruit him once you beat him. If you are full up already, you just fight him several times. Is Crossel still here? Hey, buddy. No, Crossel is, still chilling. I mean, I guess I could fight Albel, if you all wanted to see it. He's in his highest form, but I'm stronger than I was when I last fought him, so we should do— oh, yeah, I should put on the, put on my thingy weapon. I put on the experience weapon for a reason. I did get a few levels off stream, and I'm planning to do more, but for now... I deliberately chose Roger to rescue me from the Grossa training facility, in order to pick the two characters that Vicus did not pick, because Vicus got Albel and Pepita. I took Roger and Nil. So how I got him to rescue me is I went to Safario and I got this voiced scene. I can't show this because it was so long ago, but you get this voiced scene where the kid that Roger was having a true man battle. That's why he was in the forest to begin with. And the kid he was having that battle with, he's like, no, I'm winning. And that kid went, no, you needed to get help. External help to get that point, so that doesn't count, and so I win. And Roger was upset, but then Fate comes in and goes, hey, actually, thank you, Roger, for helping us in the forest. We were looking for a girl who collapsed, and Roger helped us, and that's why we were there to help him. And that seems like a thing a true man would do, so the little kid was like, okay, it's a draw, I guess. And it's voiced, and it's so fucking funny. Seeing that scene gets Roger to rescue you, and be the first optional character. And then I picked up Nell by going to the castle, and going, I don't have time to speak to you, Nell, and apparently saying you don't have time is what recruits her, rather than, sure, I'll explain what's going on. You go, no, I don't have time for you, Nell, and she jumps in your party, which is kind of funny. Yes, that's why I have Roger. We've not used Roger. You can see he's level 6. But you know, it's fine. These things happen. Anyway, let's fight Albel.
Want another shot, fool?
I do want another shot, fool. So yes, there are battle trophies for defeating the second and third version of this guy with just items. I have Berserk off. That's fine, I'm taking no damage, so even if I can't damage him as quickly, it's fine. So the way you beat him with just items is MP items. He has less MP than he does HP. All the damage that I have taken so far is entirely to myself. Sidekick is... You can see the limitations of Sidekick when it comes to smaller enemies. You kind of end up jumping around them, but he's not doing very much to me, so... Yeah, basically you make a ton of MP bombs. There he goes. I make a ton of MP bombs and then just throw them at him. The third one takes so long to kill with MP bombs because he has a lot of MP at that point. This is his fourth form, which drops the Boots of Prowess, which is a pretty nice way to get it for free. He gives some cash. He's not very challenging for me at this point. Damn.
Victory is mine, Albel.
We gloat.
Don't get too
So he will, I do believe he is going to disappear from this spot as we do some of the post-game. So this is probably one of the last opportunities we have to fight him. I already have, but you know, it's always nice to, beat his ass again. Alright, I believe, so there are, if we look at the map here, several side rooms here. I don't remember which one leads, it's this one? This one leads to the post-game dungeon. We are in the Ursa Cave Temple. So this only unlocks once you have beaten Luther. Unlocks at the same time as the Maze of Tribulations. There's a save point here, and only here. There are like 3 bosses in here that all have battle trophies. Now I need to get the map. So unfortunately, the guide I was using for the Maze, Sphere 211 and all that, does not have a guide section for this, which is irritating, but there is a map on Game FAQs that should hopefully help me figure out how to get through this dungeon, so let's go. Alright, something's written here. Offer the opposing orb upon the dais to open the way, but know this, That which is the same as the orb offered shall become an indestructible barrier. What does this mean? Very annoyingly, what this means is there are 4 elemental orbs in this dungeon, and if, say, I put a fire orb on the dais, all the fire enemies in the room become invincible. So that's one of the gimmicks of this dungeon, is that there's elemental orbs and it affects the enemies. Deeply annoying. Alright. So I'm gonna be trying to go around and fight a lot of things without doing much orb work at the moment, so that I can kill them and get them in my bestiary, but... So these enemies are easier than the ones in the Maze of Tribulations. So that's why it's very funny, the dungeon itself... Ooh, hello. I see. Right, so this is one of the barriers. So the other thing that the orbs do is they get rid of barriers. So we can see we have a water and a wind one here blocking a chest. On the left we have a fire one. And then we have these pedestals on which we can put orbs to get rid of these pots. So off we go. And here we have 3. But yeah, it's very funny to me that the enemies are easier, but the final boss is harder than Gabriel. Such a... She didn't want to, like, set off her laser beam. It's fine.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
No, I'm not terribly scared of the enemies. Fate is not going to take any damage from them, but, you know. Yeah, I'm mostly running around making sure I get everything before I stop fighting enemies because they become invincible. Alright, so we got a door down, we got a door up. And I think it's the same on the other side. We've got like 4 directions we can go. Hey, Harpy. If I just stick out a laser in front of me, the bats can't get me, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm playing pretty well. Probably not perfectly, though. Alright, so we have a bunch of doors. I think basically in each direction there is one of the orbs we need. So I don't, this room I think is pretty simple. It's kind of the next 2 rooms that are kind of where shit hits the fan. Already fought the mushrooms. Mushrooms. Not really any avoiding the harpy.
Too late for regrets.
Yeah, it's funny, like, because I've done the maze and quite a bit of sphere, I am, like, massively overpowered for at least the very start of this dungeon. That's an orb of earth, that's one of the orbs we need. And there should be a pedestal. So yeah, there's a blockage here. That's the earth one, which... That's kind of gross. Not sure I like the earth pots. I think they're kind of gnarly. We're gonna put the orb of earth here. I think that probably makes the mushrooms, but they'll get rid of the barriers. Do I have to leave the room? Again, I'm using a map and I've not done this dungeon in like 20 years. I'm like... So leave the room and come back and see if that gets rid of the pot. Is it opposing elements? I thought like you put the orb of the element in and you got rid of the blocker. Okay, it is opposing elements. Doves! Wobbly! Thank you for the raid! I'm figuring out a puzzle dungeon. From first principles.
Basic interaction, I would say.
No! Okay, so yeah, I think it is. I think it must be opposing elements. Again, I'm using a map, I'm not using a guide, so my shadow is like... flipping in and out of existence.
You perfectly position yourself
Alright,
on 2 point
so
light
if I go lit, hello, if I go to the air one, we shall see, right? Bats are getting my goat.
That was fun.
It's true, very good fart trumpets. Yeah, it's Station 3, we're in one of the post-game bonus dungeons. I could test it here, but I think we will just go to air and test it there. I believe it's this one. Alright, so if I put Earth here, does that get rid of air? Yes! Alright, so it's opposing elements, you got it. But now I think every Earth enemy is invincible? We can check this, because I can just run away, it's not really
No
a problem.
biggie.
You guys Earth enemies? Yeah, they are now invincible, so all you can really do is just run away. Max Shockwave is so good, man. Love to give Cliff a Hadoken. You're air enemies, so you're not invincible, so get lasered.
Get biz.
Shockwave!
Maximilian Shockwave's about his match. Yep. Alright, so there's 2 chests in this room. So there are quite a few chests in here. Hi. Yeah, hello.
Moron, know your enemy before you strike.
I think honestly making the wind enemies invincible is the most annoying one. The harpies are so hard to get rid from. So yeah, there's some weapons in here which are kind of like on par with, I think, the maze weapons. Might actually be the one we got in the Maze of Tribulations. We have 2 of them. Yeah, this is the one we got in the Maze of Tribulations. So kind of like, you can come to this dungeon first. It's just be aware the boss at the end of it is really strong. Alright, so let's get the Orb of Air, and let's grab fucking assholes. I grab our Orb of Earth back, because we're gonna need that. And then we have got Water and Fire left.
Too late for regrets.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna reset up, because I think, considering the bosses I'm gonna fight, I think I'm gonna... I had Sidekick for a reason, when I was just doing stuff. But I think what I want... I think I'll have to get rid of this first. Get rid of that one. I think I'm gonna go with Air Raid. Ethereal Blast without Berserk is just too expensive. You can see by the fact I already have 23% of it, this dungeon isn't actually terribly long, but it is kind of puzzly, so definitely a little interesting. Alright, I don't think I need to get rid of the water barrier in order to pick up all the chests here, so... Oh, I'm not full of alchemy materials? Gross. Alright. Water and fire. Pick up the orb of water. And yeah, there's some water barriers here. Just all the way back around. Whee! Alright, now into the fire room in the top right. And then back into the earth room, which I think might be the only room where the chests are actually blocked by the orb, so I chose poorly. But that's fine. These things happen. Constantly ambushing me. These harpies are a pain in the ass. Especially since Maria's is on long, so I kind of have to run away from them in order to, Ooh, gamer lying on. We're gonna wait from Steve. That's fair. Yeah, too. Yeah, they are like rushing streams where guys are. Yeah, everything is just too big jugs. They're too heavy to move, though. Far too heavy to move. Yeah, I definitely need to get the chests here because one of them is an important valuable. So let's go ahead and make those goddamn harpies invincible. A thing I would love to do, man. Really love those harpies being invincible. Another trading card. So yes, there are some trading cards in here as well. So let's have a look at trading card EX9. Oh, it's Adre and his strange daughter tattoo on his back. And he is presenting the back tattoo, which is incredible. I love that. It knew what the most important part of that costume was. Alright, we're grabbing the orb because we need all 4 orbs in order to progress. And then I will have to, I'll probably go back and say because there's some chests to get in the first room anyway. And then we have the first boss of the dungeon. And I should be able to get all the battle trophies for it with Fate. So we'll see how it goes. It's funny, I could put the water orb in so I don't have to go all the way around, but I don't really want to, like... I don't really want to make some enemies in here invincible, you know? That's just irritating, I just have to run away, you know? Alright, Orb of Fire, and that's everything. This bit. We'll go back to the start of the dungeon, pick up those chests we saw earlier, save, and do the first boss. And so, one of the boundaries for every boss in this dungeon is to beat them alone. So I do have a tactic, and by alone it means kill off your other 2 party members. You can't just have them on manual, you do have to kill them. I'm gonna fight this guy so he doesn't get in my way, because I do have to get, I think there is a water pot here. I think the only pot not here is Earth. There's only 2 pedestals, so I think what I have to do is I have to put the water one first. Get this chest on the left. Yep. Then I have to replace this with Earth and Fire for the right-hand chest. But Heaven's Blade. Don't even know who that is for. Oh, it just okay, no, it's Adre's. Okay. Why not, right? Give him a katana. We'll take the orbs. We're gonna need all 4 of them to get to the boss. Now we're gonna go ahead and save here. Yeah, I do wish Adre didn't suck nuts. It's so obvious, like, I didn't actually know that there were 2 characters added to the game for the international version. But it's so incredibly obvious once you know that who it is. It is so obvious that it was Adre and Mirage. It's just like, okay, that's why they seem completely superfluous. Alright, so I'm making 2 saves here in case I kind of mess this up, but you know. Hopefully I should get all of the battle trophies in one go for at least the first 2 bosses. I don't think they'll be particularly difficult. And I'm gonna put the Air and Earth in first in case I hit one of these 2 fights. So the thing is, up ahead, there's pots of every single color. Big rows of them, so we need all 4. fucking jerk. Alright, and before we go on, okay, so in order to do the alone, so I don't really want to have to kill off Bit and Maria every time I want to be alone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kill off these two. Have some tough stakes, fellas. And I'm going to, swap these two in and out. So when I'm going around the dungeon, I'm gonna have my full party. When I'm doing the bosses, it's gonna be Fate on his own. Make sure I do not have Berserk on. Make sure I have that on Regeneration. Excellent. Here we go. So we're about to find out why which optional characters you have determine what bosses you get in this dungeon. MP bot with 0 MP. Had to decide who I wanted to kill off, and I was like, nah, I'll save Nell and Mirage. Let's kill MP bot. I have Sophia. So whoever you do not pick becomes a boss fight in this dungeon. So because I picked Nell and Roger, we are going to be fighting Pepita and Albel. If you only have one optional character, it randomly picks 2 of the 3 for you to fight, apparently. And this is why I chose completely opposite characters to Vicus, because if I go into this lava caves with Vicus's playthrough, I will fight Nell and Roger. And that is extra enemies in the enemy book. It is extra battle trophies, because every single one of these ones has battle trophies attached to them. And, there we go. So that is, yeah. And she is in an alternate outfit as well. I am a kidnapper, it's true. So yes, actually there's, several versions of Albel you can fight in this game. Gotta watch out for the ones who look normal. It's true, I am a bad man. Yeah, sorry, we don't get to beat up Roger. We get to beat up Pepita and Albel again. I haven't beaten on Albel enough for one playthrough. Alright, here we go. Yeah, and Lord Hard, you are correct. So they come with a friend. As you can see, I'm very much chunking my own HP to air raid, but one of them is dead. You got it. Hurting yourself does not count. I honestly don't know if Dark Sphere can hurt me. I don't know if it's elemental. I hope it hasn't hurt me. That would be a problem. Because only non-elemental symbology and anti-attack auras can hurt me with my defense, but I don't know exactly what counts as non-elemental. We'll see if I get them all after this. If I don't, that's why I have a save beforehand, you know what I mean? Because I can also get no damage by sitting in a corner not doing anything. Alright, defeat Daughter of the Beast, defeat Daughter of the Beast without taking damage, and defeat Daughter of the Beast alone. You got it, all 3! I am very worried about the no damage for the final boss because of what I have accidentally done to myself with that final boss. We'll find out. Yeah, I wonder, air raid is like powerful, but it does chunk my HP. I do wonder. I do want to just be blasting my circle move because I do not want to be hitting the anti-attack aura. The other way I could take damage. But this is fine. Got all 3 of those at least. And now I can replace my 2 dead characters with characters who are not dead. And then I don't have to worry about, say, like an enemy using a status effect on me. Like freezing me and killing me or something. The beast is a rude thing to say, it's true. Alright, with all 3 gotten, I am going to go back and save. These are all one-time bosses, so the battle trophies are only, like, 1 attempt unless you, like, save and reload, so... It's true, the Admiral did, you know, go out for a pack of cigarettes and never return. Maybe he is a beast. Alright, so yes, the other boss, other mid-boss of this dungeon is going to be Albel, and we do have to fight him alone, no damage, and, well, just beat him. So that's fine. So yes, so the thing is, every optional character has 3 battle trophies, so, you cannot get all battle trophies in one playthrough for this dungeon. You do have to do at least 2. And that is why I chose Roger and Nell. Alright, on to the second room of this dungeon, which is considerably more annoying than the first. Here we go. I have no idea what other move I would do though. Air raid is like, it chunks me, but it is very good.
It's so delicious.
It is. It's probably just that and then healing myself. Oh yes, I should be fine. So one thing I do know is that for some reason, even though the enemies are the same, well, that's fun.
That was easy.
How many fire trucks are we talking?
The one went past us. Anyway, sorry, they were starting to outside. So even though they're the exact same enemies, they do actually have 2 different versions in the bestiary. Depending on if they're in room, like, 1 or 2, so I do have to fight all the enemies again.
You wasted my
Sorry, but I don't have time.
too late for regrets.
Which is a very funny thing to do. I might have to also fight them in the 3rd room, but I know there are at least 2 different versions of every enemy. Oh, this room already has a water orb going, huh? Don't fight the mermaids, you got it.
Our oceans really are made with mouth.
Ah, I see, and I can't remove it, because there are fire urns here that it is currently getting rid of, so I'm gonna have to, like, replace it with something else, okay? Let's go to the 2 side rooms. Oh, hello, you're new.
You wasted my
You're new too, hello.
shockwave.
What a waste of time.
Switch back to, Maria. Wait, didn't we call her Pew Pew? Did that not get saved? Oh! I know what must have happened. Okay, yes. I understand what happened there. Sorry, let me fix that. That was a, user ass thing. I think it's because I had to reload. Alright, so we have a pedestal here. I thought it was supposed to have something in it. Okay. Hey, this one has the orb of fire. There's supposed to be an orb of air in that one? There does not appear to be. A lot confused right now.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
That's concerning. Yeah, like there is 100%, according to this map, supposed to be an orb of air in this pedestal. Okay, I'm gonna have to hope it's just somewhere else. Or we're fucked. Confusing. It's in here! Okay, well, you mother... And thus, we leave! These guys are invincible. Alright, I don't know, I don't know if they changed it. I am, of course, on the PAL version. I assume this map was, made for the American version. But yes, no, that orb is not in the correct place on the map, but I'm glad it still exists. Oh yeah, too full for fuck off, at least I can kill you now. Rude. Get lasered, Matt.
Let's find worthy opponents next time.
I don't really care about my battle board. I'm not getting enough experience. Okay, so there's some fire ones here. For a chest. Later we go through here. There's some water ones, and yeah, there's an earth orb at the moment. Okay, we grabbed the one of the. Fucking hate. It's too close! I fucking hate these Harpy enemies. They're just impossible to dodge on the field.
Too late for regrets.
Fuckers, a lot of them. Alright. Okay, so I want to go pick up the Orb of Fire. Okay, and then we're gonna replace the Orb of Water with the Orb of Fire. Plus we can get to the top part here. Here for an optional item. Oh, I have to fight the mushrooms again.
What a pain.
it's so funny that there's like two versions of these enemies, even though they look identical. Alright, we're gonna put... Well, I'm gonna kill this harpy. And then we're gonna put the orb of air on the board.
That was a fight?
Get wrecked. In order to get rid of those, to get the chest behind. There. Get the burdensome folio. Infinity kick. That's actually... Who is that for? That's for Mirage! Okay. Mirage gets to kick infinitely. Alright, we'll take this because we don't need it in here anymore. We can't go through that door because there's a fire barrier, so we're going back through here. Alright, then what do I do? And we're going through the north door. And this is actually getting rid of the barrier to the south of me. But I want to place... I only have water and air, so I think, yeah, I think we want to... What we have up here is fire, earth, and we can't see it, but that is water beyond it. So let's offer water, which will get rid of the fire. Air, which will get rid of the earth, and then we need fire orb. In order to get that fire orb, we take this earth orb, that puts them there, but we can go out to the left. And we can go and get that fire orb that we left behind.
You're wasting my time.
Sure, Mirage just kicks infinitely.
Know your enemy before you.
Yes, and the earth will get rid of those pots, so we're fine. We can take the fire orb up. So, earth. And we have to go around again. I'm not gonna go save before this boss, and I'm just gonna hope we get all the battle trophies. Because getting out of here is fucking complicated for now. Once I get past the boss, I will actually be able to make a much nicer path. But right now, it's probably best to just hope that I don't fuck this up. So back in our dead party members. And we've still got air raid. We still have a billion defense. Alright, let's fight the next mid-boss. So I'll definitely be going to save before the boss because the final boss of this dungeon, 1, is more difficult. 2, I think, has a real chance of me not getting the no damage one by accident. So... Oh, I hope I'm the right character. Oops. I think it defaults me to be Fate. Hey, Hard! I guess this is the other place where we see what his name is. Look like him, but you're not him! I sure do, buddy. I sure do. Good fights. Let's go. This is, like, also, funnily enough, the only place in the game where you see alternate outfits out on the map and not just in battle. Which is interesting. It's kind of funny. He does look like a proto-Aramat, yeah. And he has a This guy is actually in the arena. But yeah, this is the guy who's in like Albel's ending. Proof that you can lose your board even if they do no damage. So regeneration, by the way, the anti-attack or regeneration will not heal me. The reason it will not heal me is how much health you get back from your anti-attack aura is based on how much damage enemies do to you. Since I am taking no damage, I will get no health back. It's why you kill yourself on anti-attack auras, because they're reflecting the damage you do back at you. He knocks me out with a rage. Wow, just whiffed, huh? If he can just nothing personal kick me, which is a little irritating. Or she would, like, fucking die, but, you know. I'm not exactly set up for damage here, so... There we go. Why I think the final boss could take a while. The final boss has a lot of health that I am not chunking through very quickly, so... Oh, look who has Dragon Roar! He is a Proto-Aramat! The same move, too! Like, yeah, the Dragon Head's coming out. He just has claws instead of a scythe. Alright, villain pair without taking damage, villain pair alone. Excellent, there we go.
All right.
It's fucking Peapod is face down on the ground. Roger in the back. Alright, villain pair alone, villain pair without taking damage, villain pair, alright. Save them battle trophies, yum yum. Alrighty. Alright, I'm checking something here. Ouch. Alright, that's a little unfortunate for me, but we continue on. You guys don't have to worry about it. I have to worry about it. It's fine. Alright, let me put some prowess back on. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, yeah, we're picking up a bunch of orbs here, so there's a final puzzle room, and we're gonna do everything in there before I bounce back, so once I've done everything in that room, I can actually then come back to this room and make a much better path back to the save point. Alright, so this room is a little bit different. There's just a ton of pots. Absolute ton of pots. We have 2 pedestals. Different combinations will get us to different things in the room. I know which combination gets me to the final boss, so we're going to just ignore that one. And go for some other stuff. So let's go for... Earth. And fire. And we're trying our best not to fight anything that is earth and fire. So I can fight this water.
This will be the last time you mess with me.
And I don't know exactly when they change form, if it's the first and second room, or second and third room, or all three. But I know in order to like fill out my monster book, I do in fact have to keep fighting them. So. This way. In this door. I'm a wizard. Has some ripe berries I can't use, that's fair. So many ripe berries. So I definitely want to save before this upcoming fight, because I do think there is a incredibly good chance that even fighting alone I will not get the no damage. I kind of set myself up badly for that. So I think it'd be good to have a save for that one. In case I have to reload it. Alright, we've got trading card EX in here, and some perfect berries, ooh, which I can afford. Alright, trading card EX10. And it's Mirage in her alternate outfit, which is the green and pinky one. Alright, so now we're gonna swap paths again. There's a good reason to get like all of the chests in here, and then go backwards. So with that, water and air, let's go. This bit of the map is very helpful because it shows exactly what paths you get on the orb combinations to get all the chests. Not that one, you're invincible, get out of here. You all fine.
You're way uptight. Chill out, okay? Too late for regrets.
You hate regrets. Alright, this should get us to the other side of the room. This one also has a chest in it. This one's a massive folio. Whoa! Gigantic folio for Sirocco. Oh, for one of the characters we don't have. Unless, like, Adre and Roger can't get it while they're dead? I don't know, but they very well just could be for someone we do not have. Alright, go back, try and not get hit by the harpy. Good shit. Alright, so I know fire and air is the combination we need. But fire and water is like the last chest, so let me go ahead and put fire in here. There's actually one more chest, but it's kind of on the path to the boss, so it's fine. Alright. Alright, so we'll go ahead and leave fire and air in here. So the reason why we can now make a nicer path through is we have 2 extra orbs now. We have water and earth. I'm just gonna make sure I did that correctly. It could be this one. Sure is, we're good. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our excess orbs and we're gonna use them to make a straight path down the middle here. All you have to do is take any of these and replace with the Orb of Earth, apparently. Makes sense, we're getting rid of this barrier here. Okay, yep, we're replacing this with water. And then we put earth on here, and that gives us a straight path through the middle of this room now. Yep, we can just go straight on up. Alright, let's go all the way back to the save point. As yeah, it's just the final boss of this dungeon left. I mean, it's a real fucking doozy, and it's a one-time fight, and it does have the do it alone, do it without damage, battle trophies attached to it. At least I'm pretty sure. I will just check. Yeah, defeat alone, defeat without taking damage, and I have done myself a disservice with what I've done with this boss fight, as you will find out. But you know, we'll see if I manage it. I got the semblance of a plan. Will it work? I guess we'll find out. Let me heal on up and save. I'm gonna keep Pew Pew and Bit in for now in case I get into any fights on the way, but... I know, it takes less than 3 hours to get... It's a pretty short dungeon. It is mostly just like, I have a map that is helping me out so much with this. This boss is gonna take a bit. Especially doing it alone. But them's the break. So yeah, it's a puzzle dungeon, and so it's so much easier with the map. Being like, here's where all the shit is. It doesn't like tell you exactly what to do, but with the knowledge of like where the barriers are, it is a lot easier to do this dungeon with this game. I gotta recommend the Ursa Cave Temple map on Game FAQs. Like, the only thing I didn't know was, like, you had to do the opposite. Oh, it does say path block is just put over the opposite element. It does. It does indeed say it. I just can't read. So it's a very good... Ah, right, because I think I have to, Yes, when you come through, you then have to put the orb that you took out back in order to, get through here. Yeah. But the orbs we set up here should still be here, so there should still be the path to the boss. It also leads to a chest. Yep. Alright, and it takes us up the middle path. Alright, I think we're clear from enemies. If I end up, I mean, the thing is, what's gonna end up happening is if I don't get the no damage for reasons we'll see, is that I can come into the fight and then run away while the other two murder the people on the field, you know? It's the fact that I'm trying to do all of these together, which is the tricky part. And it's worth it because I then don't have to, like, load and refight it, but I should, with this, be mostly immune to damage, except very specific things that, unfortunately, this boss does have, because of me. Alright. Yeah, we're alone, we're kitted. Alright. I'll give this a red hot go. Hopefully I don't die, too. I shouldn't, but, you know. So we were like, what could the boss possibly be if we fought the 2 optional party members that we haven't, that we didn't take? What's the boss fight gonna be? Who's gonna pop up this time? There's these nuts. Hey, it's me! Hey, we're fighting ourselves. Unfortunately, it's not just ourselves. As we saw with the other fights, they do have a companion. And the companion here is dependent on your actions. Because the companion you get is whatever ending you got. So Fate has paired endings with every playable character in the game. So whoever you paired them with, you get. If you don't pair them with anybody, you get to fight Luther, which actually might be the hardest version of this fight. So if you don't pair Fate, you get to fight Luther again, and he's a dick. So I spared myself from that. Unfortunately, I gave him Sophia. Unfortunately for me, Sophia has non-elemental symbology, which is one of the 2 things that can hurt me. So yes, I did get the Sophia ending. I was aiming for the Maria ending. I got too much affection with Sophia, unfortunately, along the way. I think I could actually change this. I think I do actually have a way to, like, can't be who? I think I could actually, like, tank Sophia's affection with a couple of private actions I haven't done there at the end of the game. But I don't know if Maria is that much better of a companion than Sophia, but no doubt. She's going to break my legs. And then they're gonna go shopping. I mean, of course they're the default names, because they aren't us. They're like an alternate, reality version of us. Alright, so I have to target Sophia, because Sophia, whoa, her eyes went weird, is the only one who could hurt me, so...
Be careful! Air! Blade of Fury!
Good, I did clip her, so we're good. But yeah, she can also cast Meteor, by the way. Sophia is a very scary companion to give to Fate in this fight, if you are not invincible. I'll talk about Fate once I have, murdered Sophia. Oh shit! Yeah, that was non-elemental. That hurt me. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll do the alone, and then I will do the no damage. I will reload this file and do the no damage. Because unfortunately she is one of the few companions who can actually hurt me. I did do this to myself. Fucking cat! Oh god, do not MP kill me, Jesus Christ. Alright. That cat comes out so fucking fast. That cat's a fucking menace. Okay, just heal myself some more. The annoying thing about, even though I don't take damage from elemental attacks, is they do stun you, which is deeply annoying. But yes, if I have the full party with me, what I can do is I can just hide in a corner and run away from her symbology. What are you doing now? Meteor! Got it! Meteor can't hurt me, but my god, it's gonna make me do that for a bit. Oh, fuck, and then she cast the cat on top of that? The one thing that can hurt me? Fuck off. One asshole. Oh, laser beams can also hurt me. Laser beams is just very easy to dodge. Cause yeah, it comes out in She must be pretty low health because she is now like slamming out the nasty spells. No, I was not aiming for him. Fuck off.
Open the gateway to the sacred land.
Blade
And
of
let
Fury.
fly the arrow of judgment to strike down evil.
Oh god, no, she's laser beaming on top of Meteor. Absolutely nothing I can do about that. I just had to take it.
And let fly the arrow of judgment to
I extremely destroyed myself here. Sophia was 100% the worst choice for this.
strike down evil.
Air.
There's laser beams. Incredibly irritating. You ever feel like you just chose poorly? Oh, that's Bloodzilla. Okay. Was she dead? She's gone. Alright. Fate can't fucking hurt me. Alright, so the thing about Fate, though, unfortunately, is he does have 1,000,000 fucking health. So actually, Meteor is fine. Even in, because it doesn't do any damage to me. I kind of do just have to hope my two party members, which actually do damage, one, take the other symbology for me, and two, kill her quickly. This Fate is not built for damage, which definitely didn't help. The other two are incredibly built for damage, so... Luckily, I don't have to save afterwards or anything like that in order to keep the battle trophies. I will just, I will get the battle trophies, I will reload the save file, because you're gonna have to suffer with me until I get this no damage, so... Totally not, because I don't want to go back to Sphere. It's really annoying to me that this is a one-time fight, and it has these, these kind of gnarly battle trophies attached to it. The reason why Luther wouldn't have been any better of a fight is Luther also has, non-elemental symbology. He has laser beams too. I still think Sophia is the worst because of Meteor. Because Meteor locked me down and then she could just, use her non-elemental symbology on me. Sophia was 100% the worst choice. I do think... Oh, he can also laser beams! Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful of that. Again, laser beams is very easy to dodge, so... As long as I'm not, stuck in a meteor storm. Yes, it's funny. There are only two things that can hurt you as Uber Defense Fate. Non-elemental symbology is one of them. Because it goes, so the thing is I'm blocking all elements. One of my accessories heals me from all elements. Unfortunately, you cannot get that for non-elemental. And non-elemental doesn't go off, ooh, Ethereal Blast. Doesn't go off of defense, it goes off your intelligence. Which is why it was doing so much damage to me, despite me having, you know, 3,500 defense. Alright. Having fun? Having fun, buddy?
Don't mess with me. Ethereal?
Oh, I can't knock him out of that. I get knocked out of that all the fucking time.
Air. Rain. Ethereal?
Oh, fucking jerk.
Air. Rain.
Yeah, you can also tell he's getting, when they get low down, they start, blasting their super powerful moves.
Air. Rain. Ethereal?
You really shouldn't be invincible during that. I'm not! When I use that move, I am so- you're fucking vulnerable the whole time. Why does this fate get to be,
Rain.
immune?
Rain.
Fucking jerk.
Rain.
Laser- no, lightning striking. Okay, fair enough. I got a tiny bit of a heal.
Air. Rain. Air. Rain.
We're just air raiding back and forth now.
Air. Rain. Rain.
Yeah, he has 1,000,000 health, to chunk through. He actually only has 700,000, before you beat Gabriel. Once you beat Gabriel, he goes up to a cool 1,000,000.
Ethereal? Flash! Air! Is this
There we go. And there's a trophy for it. So yeah, I got two battle trophies. I got defeat Fate alone and defeat Fate, so we're gonna save those. We're gonna reload. I mean, 1,000,000's a lot, man. When I'm doing 4,000 a hit with air raid. And then the last thing is just that chest. But yeah, no, we're gonna go for that no damage. Spicy no damage. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to be careful. Like, and maybe if they could come back even later and do, you know, kind of thing. I definitely want to still be controlling, the mostly invincible dude. But these two are going to be, doing the fucking damage, and hopefully they're not dying. I guess we'll see. He does have Dimension Door, he has Ethereal Blast, yeah. Alright, so I will be hiding in a corner and hoping Sophia doesn't go for me. Like, if Sophia just decides that she is gonna meteor me and then, you know, laser blast me at the same time. But really, like, what happens is I generally try and make sure those two have the aggro. And aggro doesn't tend to change that much in a fight if you're not doing very much. Yeah, I killed Fate. It's a real JRPG now. It's true. I mean, there's more in this game. He's not the highest health boss. I'm just saying at 4,000, this Fate is designed to be defensive. This Fate is not designed to kill things. Cliff can do 99,999 damage with his moves. Fate was doing 4,000. No, he's not even close to the hardest boss, in this game. Not even close to the chunkiest. But he does go, up to a cool 1,000,000 from 700,000, and 1,000,000 is a lot to do on your own. Go get this chest again. Alright, so yeah, the strategy is hoping that they fucking, I heal, they kill, hopefully. And take all the aggro so I can sit in a corner and get beamed by a meteor every so often. Hopefully. I really did hard mode. Like, if I had gotten someone who doesn't have non-elemental symbology in their, in their oeuvre, this would not be a problem. I think even Maria, if I had actually gotten Maria's ending, I think I would be okay. I think her moves would be blocked. I don't think she has non-elemental symbology. You know, sometimes you just accidentally fuck it without realizing. Sophia is the easiest ending to get, as long as you aren't horrible to her throughout the game. A lot of ways to get points for her.
Be careful.
Ignore me! Ooh, Gremlins is an interesting... So Gremlins is why my Blazing Pendant has MP damage, or absorption in the element, as well as HP, because Gremlins is one of the few spells that does MP damage, and thus will not be fully blocked by doing HP absorption. I really hate... Well, the thing is, Maria takes MP damage, so she's kind of harder to heal, but that's why it regenerates. Oh, no, 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 ignore me, ignore me, ignore me! Okay, at least it's Fate. He can't actually damage me, so... Definitely a matter of trying to keep these two alive so that I don't draw aggro. Oh, they're killing Fate pretty aggressively. Got it. Gotta have to keep an eye on Maria. She's a really good MP tank, but not quite there yet. Don't laser beams me. Oh, you dick! You dick! Who cast that laser beams at me? Not Bloodzilla? Oh, jeez. Alright. No, no. Oh, God. Am I far enough away? Have a better resurrection. Yeah, this fight is difficult. Alright. Mental Enhancer, yep. Well, shit dogs. Alright. I think I have, yep. They have managed to, like, get both of them down low just to annoy me, frankly. So Fate has 3,000 attack, which is why he is, doing fucking damage. I really wish one of them would die. One of them's dead! One of them's dead! Fate's dead! Fate's dead! Alright, hopefully I didn't get clipped by anything. I don't think I did because I'm at full health. And we did it! Woo!
Just leave it to me.
Sat in the corner while they died horribly. Woo! Alright. got all the battle trophies I can get in this version of the Ursa Cave Temple, so I'm pretty happy. We're gonna get our reward, which is another trading card. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really a big reward for doing this dungeon. There are some trading cards in here. Oh, I guess is that Fate's last outfit? Because he doesn't have a kid outfit at the moment. So yeah, I guess his last outfit is a schoolboy outfit. Oh ho. Pet the plush. Pet. Yeah, no, that was definitely, they went for Fate instead of Sophia, got him down real low, got blasted by him a bunch. And, I mean, you know, I was able to at least heal them. It worked out, you know, it worked out okay. So I think there are 26 trading cards, and I think I'm at 23? So the rest are all in Sphere, which is where we're going back to. Alright, so that is the Ursa Cave Temple. So yeah, it's interesting how it's not, the dungeon itself is a lot shorter and a lot easier than the Maze of Tribulations, but Fate at the End is actually stronger than Gabriel. I mean, especially, he's stronger than Gabriel even before you beat Gabriel. Once you beat Gabriel, he gets a little power boost just to annoy me. He goes from 2,500 attack to 3,000, and he gets an extra 300,000 health. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I do think this is the most puzzly dungeon in the game. Now I get to attempt to steal from a boss. This is gonna be interesting. By interesting, I mean you might have to watch me fight the same boss over and over again. Alright, one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna save here. I am actually going to close the game and reload the game. I want to make sure I got all the battle trophies. I have this save, I'll have to redo the temple, but that's fine if somehow I missed one. So I just want to do the tally, because you can't actually see the battle trophies you have in-game. It is, you know, I think it's just a factor of the fact that, like, the whole battle trophy system, the fact it's a separate save data on your memory card is fascinating. But yeah, unlike 4, you cannot look at your battle trophy, so you do actually have to quit out and then go into the menu here. There's no other way to see them. Alright, we're at 62. Let's give ourselves a check. So we got Fate without taking damage, Fate alone. Fun enough, Fate also has, like, beat him on Universe and in 4D mode battle trophies that I will not be getting. Then there's Villain Pair alone, Villain Pair without taking damage, then Dart of the Beast Tamer, alone, and without taking damage. So that is all 9 of them. That's good. Excellent. Pretty happy with that. We're at 186 out of 300. I need 240. We're getting there. 54 left. That's pretty good. Alright, we reload, we leave, we walk all the way out of the lava caves, which again I have done several times. This playthrough, do I revive those two? Yeah, I'd probably stay in. I'll revive them. Will Albel be back here? I think you just have to leave and come back and he respawns. He's like fireable forever until he disappears from here. And I do think he will disappear from here. So will Crossel at some point, because I know what happens here. I will be back! This is not the last time we are going to be in the Ursa Lava Caves. Which is incredibly funny. Hi!
No problem.
Sorry, but I don't have time to play around.
Yeah, we don't have time.
That was fun.
It is an awful lot to do all the extra stuff on 3 and 4, having done it on both before. I've never platinumed this game, but because I played it and I did all of the post-game stuff. And I don't think I got all of the battle trophies, but I think I did get an awful lot of them. I had a printout of the list of battle trophies, and I've been scored out when I got them. Back in the PS2 days. I feel like most of what I didn't get were like the really grindy 50,000 battles and like the 4D optional bosses. Probably Universe as well. I don't think I did the optional dungeons on Universe or 4D. I think I did do them on Galaxy though. But again, 20 years ago?
Let's find worthy opponents next time.
I've replayed Star Ocean 3, but I have never done the bonus stuff, the post-game stuff again.
What a pain.
Shockwave!
Bye.
That was a fight?
That was a fight. Yeah, 2 I have done in the PSP version. I did like the bonus dungeons and stuff. Yeah, both 3 and 4 suffer from walk everywhere. Oh god, I have done this walk so many fucking times. Like to beat Albel 2 and 3 with items, I had to come here. So, and then back when I was doing the when I was playing the game, and then I had to leave here to make the. You go find the bunny, and then you leave to get the ingredient that he needs for the Ring of Destruction. And once you get the Ring of Destruction, instead of fighting Crossel, you fucking leave, and you that's what gets you into the first bonus dungeon. Well, second bonus dungeon of the game. The ones outside of Apios are the first bonus dungeon. The second one is the Ancient Mosul Ruins. You need the Ring of Destruction to get in there, so if you want... I've mentioned this before, the trophy that you need to get all of the ancient book items before, right? These things, and I mentioned you can only get them on disc 1. I forgot to actually mention about this one that's in that bonus dungeon. You can't access that bonus dungeon without the Ring of Destruction, and once you beat Crossel, the story moves on and you're done. You can't go in there. So you have the narrow window between getting the Ring of Destruction and the very next thing you're supposed to do is go fight Crossel. Instead of doing that, you leave. You make your mega weapon and you go do this optional dungeon on the other side of the world map. And then you come back and fight Crossel. Like, the window for getting that item that is required for a trophy is so fucking tiny. It is one of the smallest windows I have ever seen in a video game. It is so funny that you get this ring so you can get to Crossel. And then what you have to do is you've gone into the lava caves for the second time, leave so you have to come back for a third time actually. This game is so much. I mean, I love it, but it's so much. Alright. We're going back to Sphere. Off we go. You know, exactly one shorter window. Oh god. I mean, yeah, it's pretty short. At least, like, if you don't fight Crosslow, you have all the time in the world, at least. But you do have to run all the way out of the dungeon you were just in. That you came into for the second time, but... And then do an optional dungeon you're not supposed to do until this too, which is so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. Dragon's Dogma has an escort side mission that's only available between accepting a mission named Comfort Court, which involves walking forward 8 feet and finishing Comfort Court. That's so fucking funny. Old games did the most awful shit. Truly hilarious. Ooh, and 4D Fate only has 1.5 million health. That's not that big an upgrade. Oh, sorry, that's pre. Okay, if once you fight Gabriel, he goes to 2.3 million. Good for him. Yeah, old PS2 era games, man. Wildest shit you've ever seen. Alright, back to Sphere. Okay, interesting. I don't know when this boss is. I don't think it should matter. I think I have loot item on you. No, I, of course, changed it. Is this worth it? No, but, there's kind of a reason to do this, so... Beyond just having 2 copies of an ultimate weapon, this specific weapon there is actually good reason to duplicate. Now this one and the next boss is one. Alright. This should heal poor dead brat and MP bot. And they're alive! Alright, I am gonna move MP bot to the bottom. The reason I have MP bot on the bottom is I can L2 from gamer and get my healing. Alright, thank you for your glorious sacrifice for getting me 3 battle trophies, my dudes. Alrighty. So we're on floor 159, which is where the next boss is. They're throwing them at me in the middle of dungeon, in the middle of the floors now, which is awkward. But it's fine. It's fine. This guy at least has a ton of health. Ah, yes, what I probably want to do... well, I'll definitely want him. This is why I haven't made this weapon into a non-laser weapon yet. It's too useful for me to be able to put this on Cliff at the moment. The same much as a flag that you do an entire side quest line that's only available to exactly one opportunity to talk to a character while you're there. That's fucking hilarious. The character flies over and says, go talk to this person when you don't have to. Incredible. Alright, 159, the next boss of Sphere. This is the hardest boss so far in the dungeon. Oh, good! Oh yes, I want to swap. You have a Tri-Emblem. Because I will want you to be invincible, so... You take the... So you see, I actually have Recover MP, as well as Recover HP from Earth Attacks. This is entirely for the Gremlin spell, which is one of the few spells that does MP damage that has an element on it. So that's why I have this one. It was to try and help me not take damage to Sophia. Unfortunately for me, she had my fucking number. And ruined my goddamn day. Alright, 159 is... Oh, it's got some health berries in it. Nice. Layout 1, chest 1. Chest 1, up and left of the fort. Got it. Now, I think this boss fight's gonna be at the end. I think it's in this room. I don't think I need to turn them off yet. I'll do it in the fight. Alright, so you get to watch me. I stole from the first guy off stream. I guess you'll get to see me. Hi, buddy. You'll get to see me try to steal over and over and over and over again in this fight. And have me paint your fang and claws with your blood. Yes, come on, keep up, Fate. Come on, I got it. Keep up, gamer. Alright, you guys do nothing. Told you to do nothing, thank you. Even with all my defense, he's doing damage. Oh, that's supposed to have a berserk on. Hang on, I don't need berserk. Let me, we turn that off. I don't need it. I'm not comboing here. I'm trying to flip a pancake. So this is how you steal. If you have loot item attached to one of your base moves that can knock an enemy down, you can flip them like a pancake, and you have a 3% chance of getting an item, the item drop that they normally drop. So this is how you can get more than one copy of ultimate weapons in this game. It's the only way to get more copies of ultimate weapons in this game. You can level loot item up, but it only levels up. It doesn't level up when you flip a dude. It levels up when you get an item. And at a 3% chance, that's fucking... It takes forever. I've gotten it up to level 2. Does that make much of a difference from the 3%? Probably not. The 3% is also like an estimate. I don't even know if that's true. Looking like a pancake. It is very obvious when you get the items, so at least, like... at least we'll know. But the other thing is you have to flip them, and they have to not be, like, knocked out of their flip. That's why I have nobody doing anything. One, to give me longer to punch him. To give me more chances to steal, but also so they don't knock him out of that animation, because they do apparently have to be flipped like a pancake. If you interrupt them, you don't get the item. At least that's what the guide says, so... Which is a guide that has gotten loot item to 10 on everyone, which is insane. Flip him. I mean, it's very funny to flip this guy. Yeah, it's probably a fraction rather than a percent chance. It's kind of just based on the observations of people who have looted items, you know, like, have used this move hundreds of times and kind of recorded what percentage they got. It's a vibe rather than, like, something that's been mined. also know that leveling up does increase the chance of getting the item. It's just still very low. And the amount of times you have to loot item to level up gets very, very high. Hey, I'm the one punching you. What are you ignoring me for? Hey, I got angry. I'm doing double damage now. Could you flip, please? Oops, I knocked him out there. I didn't realize I'd hit him up and I hit the button. The grind is real. Get flipped, idiot. Oh, so the thing about short-range Cliff is actually very funny. It's only very short-range Cliff that, if he kills Maria, I will revive her, because I do need someone else alive in case he decides to, freeze me. And I don't think he can, but I don't take any ice damage, but you never want to be wrong about that, you know? Get flipped, come on. Interesting that she's taking HP damage when I have her to not do that. I convert HP on? At least I thought I did. I should do. No, I definitely do. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess if she has no MP for a buffer, it doesn't work. He's getting more aggressive, so he must be pretty close to death. You mind, buddy? Fucking rude, man. I was really hoping I could steal this item and then turn everyone back on and just kill him, but... What I was saying before I got distracted by Maria getting murdered is that Cliff actually has two close-range attacks that he does. If he's really up close, he does a uppercut, which flips enemies. If he is further away, he does like a sidekick that doesn't. So you have to be right up in the gunch. I'm gonna kill him, but slowly punching him to death without him giving me the item. You okay there, buddy? Let me revive both so I have Yeah, yep. That's kind of how Crossall went a whole bunch of times.
Wait a sec. I'm not getting too strong.
Yep. Well, we'll have a look at the weapon I'm trying to get from him. So this is Roger's ultimate weapon. Oh, it's like a, I don't even know, like a Power Rangers Gundam helmet.
Fascinating. Oh, that's Ultraman.
Ultraman?
Ah.
So it doesn't look like anything special. But it has, one of these factors, is different from the others, and it can be turned into something really useful and kind of funny. And that's why I want 2 copies of it, because I can actually put 2 of them on a laser weapon, or I can let Roger have his helmet. If I just want to use one of them, but...
Just ghosting.
Yeah, I don't really want to try and steal. There is one other weapon that has the same factor on it. It's Maria's. Which you don't want to use Maria's for that. You want Maria to have her ultimate weapon. So if you're not using Roger, you can just use it. You don't necessarily have to grind out 2, but I'm gonna grind out 2 because I think I have a decent chance of stealing this. But, if the game decides to be incredibly mean, you know, these things happen. Did I switch everything correctly? Nah, I probably should save after doing this. No, okay. You still have yours on, obviously. That way I don't have to do this every time. And let me... Yeah. Yeah, I guess you go down to 1 and then you have a fun time after that. Yeah, no, I don't even know if it's a 3% chance at level 1. I think it might be closer to 2. Considering how often I've done it. But it is, stealing in this game is really difficult. Really bad. You can see by the fact that, like, I have managed to steal 10 times. The match shows how many times I've done it. 10, and then next is to the next level, and it just goes up and up and up and up and up. And it is like, there are other people who could be better at stealing. There's some setups you can do with Nell, for example, to really help you steal. But I'm not using Nell, and Cliff is considered kind of the best, just like, straightforward stealer, because he knocks down enemies on several of his normal attacks. Most people only have like 1 or 2. He has like 3. I'm using 2 of them right now. It was kind of funny, he's one of the better thieves. Oops. Let's strap in, we could be on this boss for a bit. I knocked him down plenty of times. I did, you know, we are actually in good shape for surviving him as well. It's just a matter of when am I gonna get lucky enough to get the steal. There was a big problem with Crossel, and the Crossel had much less health than this guy even, so I killed him an awful lot before I got the chance to steal. I'm gonna switch to Cliff, but this is fine. That's your blood!
This.
Let's give it our best shot.
His long-range kick will also knock down enemies, but it's a lot easier to just get up in a gunch and slap them down. It will be very obvious when we get it, by the way. So at least there's that. Come on. Get flipped like a pancake, buddy. I mean, it's incredibly funny to flip him like a pancake. It was very funny to flip Crossel like a pancake as well. I don't know if that... I think that knockdown counts, but he's very close to Maria, so he's kind of getting knocked down and then... getting up. And him landing on top of Maria, Crossel also landed on top of Fate one time, and he was really big, so he got super stuck. But I know from that experience that they get stuck, but eventually they will come back down. They will get up. They're not stuck forever. Can you flip like a pancake, buddy? Thank you. I don't know if there's any trick to flipping them. Flip them, flip them, flip them. No one. What did you do that? He just gets in a mood where he doesn't want to flip. I really don't want to make myself sad by counting how many times I'm flipping him. You know? And sometimes he just gets unflippable. He just decided he's not feeling being flipped right now. It took like so many attempts on Crossel, I really was like, one, did I put loot item on? Like, did I fuck this up somehow? And two, it's like, is this doable? Does this work? Another one of those things where it's just like, I can imagine some people just thinking loot item doesn't do anything. Because they did it over and over and nothing happened. And I didn't even know that you had to like knock them down as well. It's such a strange thing. To require you not to just attack, but to actually like flip the enemy up and down. Did we leave the space stove on? I was hoping this wouldn't take as long as crossover because I am like... my loot item is a level higher and he has more HP, so he lasts longer, but he is being stubborn. I mean, it's a very funny way to fight this boss, not gonna lie. Like, it's majorly disrespectful to have everybody sitting in a corner apart from Cliff just doing uppercuts. It does feel like a major disrespect. He's fighting so hard, and I'm just flipping him. Just picking him up and putting him down like a baby. I should see how much health this guy has. I think he has like a shit ton of health, to be honest. And he's dead again. This guy has 2.5 million health.
I'm a winner.
That I am chunking 14,000 at a time. See, I did say that Fate doesn't have as much health as other bosses. He doesn't even have as much health as like mid bosses in Sphere 211. And it's just a lot of health, and he does a lot of damage, and yeah, he's no Phantom Thief. He's not very good at this. Yeah, bury me. Oh, you know what? Know the fun thing? The fun thing that I've not been doing? You can loot 2 items from these bosses. So if you want 3 copies of an ultimate weapon, so if you're one of these people that needs to have like a perfect playthrough where you get all as many as you can of each limited version, there are people who do that, which is would never be me. But there are people who do, so you have to loot item, you have to get that chance, not once, but twice happening before you kill them. I mean, I'm picking them up and I'm putting them down. I'm getting a lot of tries in each fight, because he has a lot of health. It's just the chance is so agonizingly low. I am going in and being like, I do have loot item on, right? I am right. I haven't miffed this, have I? I haven't been doing these without the actual ability to steal, right? And it's like, no, ah!
Don't let your guard down.
I do not wanna, I don't wanna fight this, I'm just gonna fuck off. Maybe. Can we run from this? There we go. The level 99 scumbags don't give you much, and are incredibly annoying, so no. I get it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna manual them at the start. I don't really want to do it in the menu, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I do love him, I will paint my claws with your blood! Like, calm down, buddy.
This doesn't look too good.
Yeah, what, stealing? Stealing from this guy? Yeah, it doesn't look too good. It's not been going great. I mean, you guys really needed to see how tedious this is, to be honest! True Star Ocean 3 stealing experience. The tedium, baby. I guess if he has 2.5 million health, and I'm doing, like, probably an average of 14,500 each hit. How many hits am I getting, like, to, like, attempt to flip him like a pancake? I think the quick fall down is fine, but also I'm not entirely sure it is. I've seen loot item 10 times, you know, I don't have a good grasp on, like, what is the acceptable way to fall down. About 167? Yeah, I'm probably getting, like, a flip, like, 1 out of 5, I would guess. I don't know. Probably not even that sometimes. Yeah, sometimes he just decides he does not want to be flipped anymore. He's so close to the edge. What am I like? Oh, he's not on manual. My bad. I wasn't really planning on switching, but I wonder if I move like. I think part of the thing is he's doing the quick one because he's at the edge. If I get him away from the edge, will that help out a little bit? Yeah, I don't know. I know there's some things with, like, if you knock them out of their fall, you don't get the item. I don't know if they're, like, knocked out themselves by kind of hitting a wall and doing a quick fall. Does that even count as a flip? No, Cliff's now doing double damage because he's angry. Fewer chances. Not that this has gone particularly well. This is what you're here for, right? Bullshit Star Ocean 3? That's what it's all about. Every time he flips, I'm waiting for the thing that happens when you successfully steal, and it doesn't happen. I'm like, oh. Like every time. Yeah, I do think I want to move them into more of the middle so that he's away from the edge, which is kind of because he's kind of annoying when he's at the edge anyway. The one downside of Cliff's big uppercut is that it is very low range. So if they decide to kind of back off a little bit. I'm also, I think, getting terribly unlucky. I feel like I should probably have it by now.
This is getting a little silly.
He's being a little mean.
Didn't I tell you? Just leave it to
I'm a
me.
winner.
Wait a
What
second.
can I tell you?
I feel like at a 3% chance. I feel like I've backed him up in the sky quite a few times now. I think that's why my feeling is that if he does the short because he's up against a wall that doesn't count, I feel like he might have to do a big fall.
Humpty Dumpty his ass.
Yeah, but only Star Ocean would make stealing like this. I mean, there's stealing in stealing in 4 is also weirdly specific, but it's nowhere near as low a chance as this. But both Miria and Miracle get steals, and Miria is by far the better one. And you specifically have to do their sideways attack. So Miracle does like a side kick, and Miria like stabs out with her staff. The way you can increase it's also like a decently low, but you can increase it by using adding numbers of hits to your attack, so that you get and Miria, Titty Elf lady. So you get 4 hits in an attack, and each one of those hits can steal. And then you use Miria because her attack is a lot better than Miracle's for stealing. So there's ways to make stealing a lot easier in 4. It's still pretty tedious. But at least it's not this. at least it's not this. Yeah, the one with the dead husband. Yeah. Who's looking for revenge and then immediately abandons her revenge pick when she meets Crow and sees how cool he is. Yeah, no, I'll probably try and move these guys not so close together, but I need them to be more in the middle. Are you casting? Don't you cast? None of that. I guess at least it, like, actually casting might be an easier way to knock him down. No, it genuinely takes so long to steal things that it's running through my head. It's like, I know I have loot item on. I've checked it like 5 times, and yet it's still like, does this work? Can you steal? And I know you can. It's what people do. Somebody, can you get away from the wall? Yeah, thanks. I mean, Star Ocean 4 does that to you too with other things. You're just left constantly being like, is this counting? Is this working? Am I doing anything right now? could I not be at 8,000 kills yet? I've killed so many. I said, at least, like, I will know when I get it. We're all gonna be super aware when it happens. Yeah, he's constantly turning down, says steals, looking for approval. Yeah, that's me. I flipped him so many times there. Achieved nothing. I think this is why I was like, I know 3% is a very low chance, but I don't even know if it's 3 at base. I think it's less than that. Of course, statistics that you always, you know, remember the 150 times you flipped him and got nothing. Yes. I also feel like there's a chance it's also variable per enemy and not like set exactly. Like, I've stolen easier than this from, like, random enemies, you know? You know, 100% there's the, like, can I steal from this guy? You can't. You can steal from this guy. Wall. Don't ignore me. It is very funny how he completely ignores the one person, blinking away at him. Oh, they're all angry now. Every time I do the flip, is it like this time? This time? Oh, wrong move. That move. Ah. Be close to the wall again. Yeah, you do that, bunny. Come on. I do like a lot. I actually do like this alternate costume for Maria. There's some good ones. There's a lot of boring ones. Giving Sophia 2 schoolgirl outfits was like, why? I flipped him a lot in this match, but... Oh, Maria died, that's fair. No!
What a pain.
Really genuinely thought this would be easier than Crossel. The game is going. No. Game says no. Eight. I don't know, what am I at, 5 now? It does seem like I'm kind of looking at it and apparently this asshole is a pain in the ass to steal from. As long as they hit the ground, it's fine, so even those, like, short ones do count. Which, again, kind of makes it worse.
Let's give it our best shot.
Flip. He does not want to flip. Is ice thing. It's so funny because apparently there's really not much need to loot item in this game until literally this dungeon, because every boss has the unique ultimate weapon. It's like the only time that loot item is any good. Because I do believe that loot item is just like the drop item. There's not like a special item. It's just you get like an extra copy of a drop item. That's the other short range he can do, which does not knock enemies down. on. Get knocked down. Come on. Flip him. Okay, so I confirmed you can steal from this guy. He's just refusing. You do 101 in Corporate Hell Tower.
Now you're gonna get it.
Wow, I fucking destroyed her there. It's gonna be so cool, but by the time I get it, I won't be able to, like, show off the thing about it. Alley-oop? I mean, not saying I'm not getting some perverse satisfaction in flipping this guy, but... if you would just drop your item, dude, I will stop flipping you like a pancake. I feel like it's a fair trade. Drop your shit, buddy. Now, I don't have loot item on Fate. So I would have to go get that, and I'm not getting that. And plus, since it's level 2 on Cliffs, it does have a slightly higher chance as well, since I did level it up.
You're not gonna get away with this.
There we go! There we go! There we go! Told you it would be very obvious when it happened. Yeah, a cute little chest comes out. Bye. You missed it. Can I reset and do it again? No! Alright, 2 hybrid helms, baby!
I'm a winner.
No one will be able to stand up to me at this.
True. No one will. Alright, 2 helms, 2 helms! Woo! Alright, floor 160. Alright, I'm gonna go back down and save after getting that, cause like, fuck yeah. Alright, next boss is 170. Oh, the sun is shining on me. You can see it in the webcam. The sun has decided to come out. I will close the curtains. I'm gonna go save first. I don't wanna do that again. Oh, I can't imagine trying to loot twice. I mean, the thing is, what you would do is you would grind up loot item to level 10, which gives you the best chance. I'll change it to Thief. Yes, we will. In all caps, too. I think I can do that. Oh, Glory! Never have to play that again. Alright, I'm gonna get up a few more floors. I don't think I will be... I'm gonna close the curtains. I don't think I'll be getting the steal from the next boss. It's a pain in the ass. Get up, stretch my legs, get water, close curtains. Alright. You, son, I mean, when it's on my TV, it sucks, man. Alright. Flip everyone around, do a few more floors, hopefully, with the remaining few minutes, just to get a little bit further up. The thing is, like, one of the reasons why I would want to steal the next one is it is an uber weapon on one of the people I'm using, which is like, you know, I mean, so the thing about these weapons is that you get one of them, so you kind of have one chance to make your best one. And if you, like, mess it up, it's like you kind of, you know, you don't really have a second shot, which I stole another gauntlets, even though I didn't need to. The gauntlets is the least. One, I wanted to check the stealing worked, and two, I wanted, like, a spare. For the gauntlets and one, you do get a spare off for reasons, and that reason is Mirage uses the same items as Cliff. They both punch. So both of them share an ultimate weapon. She can also equip these, so you actually get two of these already. One for Cliff, one for Mirage. But yeah, there is that pressure of like, okay, I gotta make this ultimate weapon for Cliff. I better not like put bad factors on it because I can't like get them off, you know. There's definitely that pressure of only having one copy. Which is why it'd be great to get more than one copy, but... The effort involved in stealing is so much. Alright, ideally I want to get to 162, which is when the enemies will change. That would be nice for me. Alright, so 160 has agility plus berries. It's layout 6, chest 4. That's chest 3, should be empty. Oh no, that's a Jewel of Alertness. Yeah, fair. This is 5 left. Yes, this is this layout. Yeah, the next boss is on 170. And yeah, has really good. This is on PS4. I have played in 4D difficulty, but not for a very long time. So I'm working on the... you dickhead. I am working on the PlayStation Platinum. Why I've done 30-something hours of bunny racing on Turbo already. I'm specifically on PS4 because it's even crashier on the PS5. Alright, jerk.
I'd have preferred.
These guys are still not worth fighting. They're worth nothing, and yet he trapped me in the corner like a rat. What a jerk. We already met, depends on the best cameo. We've already met, Lenneth a few times. Alright, 161. Dexterity berries and chest 3, layout 8. I'd very much like to be on the floor, not with these jerks that don't give me anything. It should be the next floor. I think the enemies will change next floor. Yeah, bunny racing is torture. Yeah, that's why I have a turbo controller. But yeah, we've had, we do Tales of the Abyss on Sundays and Tuesdays, and I've had this running in the background doing turbo bunny racing. Like 460 points now. Dexterity plus. Alright, we'll see what the enemies are like at 162. Alright, 162 has strength plus berries. Alright, and synthesis materials and chest 1. Pretty good synth materials, yeah, 16's pretty good, but might as well on here. Layout 5, chest 1 and 3. Southwest. Ah! Hi! I hate these guys. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure. I think I have Berserk. No, Berserk is on for her. Okay. Enough. Then we turn it back on for Cliff. I put Max Shockwave back on. Yeah, these back attacks are Tales of the Abyss. Yeah, man, I'm like, that was a surprise attack? Okay. I disagree. But, you know, sure. Why not? Yeah, Berserk back on. Shockwave back on. Alright. Alright, these guys are gonna be fun because they're really annoying to dodge. Oh, hello.
This is the real thing.
I'll never surrender.
Oh, that's just rude. Put me in the cage. Yeah. I mean, that was kind of inevitable. This guy just owned me. What a jerk. At least at the point where I get it back really quickly. And I'm gonna lose it in a few minutes anyway when I stop streaming, but you know. Fine. Jerks. Alright, strength berries. Alright, so far, jerks. Worth a decent amount of experience for jerks. Got it. Alright, head north from the elevator, everyone on the left. Head north. Alright. Ah, yeah, hello. Alright, odds of this person crashing my game, fairly high. Really hoping to look at the wizard, frankly, but...
I'd have preferred a more worthy opponent.
Okay, these guys aren't worth too much experience. Alright, grab those synth materials. How much you guys worth?
This is the real
I'm with one of these fucking annoying lizards, but you know.
moron. Know your enemy.
Alright, 9.
The first blow.
Alright. Whee! Alright, then we're going exit. And then I think I'll leave, and I think I'll see if I can, show why we would want another copy of the helm, despite the fact that we are not using Roger. And why we want the helm to begin with. Why the helm plus one other weapon is kind of special. It's a little bit finicky from the crafting from what I remember, but we'll see if I can, get it to work. You dick!
It's an ambush! Energy burst!
All right.
In PoV, Maria shoots you to death with a big laser. Alright, let's go up to 163 and then down all the way down. Alley-oop. I do think it's emblematic of Star Ocean as a series, especially 3 and 4. Just how inconvenient they make leaving this goddamn dungeon. It could just be a warp that gives you a menu and goes, hey, do you want to get off at floor 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, right? That could just be one teleporter. Why does it feel the need to be, like, separate lifts all the way down? Star Ocean, that's why. Alright, we're going to the Eternal Sphere to, I think Kurosai have plenty of smithing there, so... Hopefully I'll be able to show this off pretty quickly. It does require a bit, yeah, a bit of crafting, but I don't even have to like keep it if I can just get it to show it off. I can even leave crappy stuff, it's fine. Alright, let me in the milk. Yeah, no, we can't go in the milk. Blah, 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 blah. Choose another galaxy. Yeah, I sure will choose another galaxy, for sure. I'm not gonna break your computer and get into the Milky Way. Oh. Yeah, the Star Ocean devs have no respect for your time. apparently a way I find compelling. I don't know why. Active contempt is correct as well, especially in horror. Now I should probably save because this can... The thing about this one is I think it can go two ways, this factor. It can either disappear or it's kind of a risk-reward thing, so I do need to save before crafting this in case it disappears instead of transforming into the thing I want it to transform into. Alright, let's get crafting. Alright, so we currently have max HP minus 30%, minus 1 MP at certain intervals, enemy attack plus 30%, 30% probability of breaking, half attack, and attack plus 1,000. Let's see how this goes. Going well. I like how Maria just contemplates the blade. Yes. Yeah. I'll leave the smithing to these two. Half attack became half defense. Keep on rolling. I mean, this whole crafting system is I don't have respect for your time. I'm just gonna let it keep rolling. Getting two things off or like changing two things is probably good for me. Of course, if they don't want to do it again. Okay, very annoyingly, one thing went away, but I got attack plus 1,000. It's probably fine. I'm not planning on using this one, so I'll just keep going. And what I might do is even just try and get this to, like, get this thing to happen, and then I can even, redo this off stream if I want it properly. Yeah, the problem with the ultimate weapons is the duplicating of attack plus 1,000 is deeply annoying. You don't want it. You only need one. You do not need more than one. Alright, what happened? Okay, that's fine. That did not get rid of the thing we wanted. It did get rid of the HP. That's okay. Yeah, specifically we are looking at enemy attack plus 30%. It has a 2 on it. That kind of means that two things can happen to it. The number kind of specifies, like if it has a 1 or a 2, you can refine the factor. Is kind of what that means. Got rid of the other one! Oh boy, alright, keep going, keep going. So right now, the things it can do is get rid of or change the half attack, the half defense. I can either become half attack or it can disappear. The attack plus 1,000 can duplicate. The enemy plus 30% can change or it can disappear. So I need it to change. I need it to keep changing it. I need to change it more than once. The one thing I wish I was on emulator for is turboing through through things like this. Active on PS4. No, do not duplicate another plus 1,000. Get out of here. Yeah, I just want to show off what the thing is. Stop it. Is there a third accessory that looks like Victory Trophy, Bunny Race Trophy? No, there's only the Victory Trophy and the Bunny Race Trophy. Those two are identical, and they're the only... there's not a third one that has all the same things. I mean, it's such an obnoxious system.
Man, it is fighting you.
Yeah, it's fighting me every turn here, and I think unfortunately now I have 3 attack plus 1,000s, it's gonna get fucking gnarly. It's gonna really want to keep duplicating that. If I get 7 of them on, it can't duplicate them anymore, so maybe it'll start doing the thing. Then I want to show that this one and one other weapon has, there are only 2 that has this, and it's, incredibly useful. And a good reason to get a duplicate. You know, to take all that effort to steal from that stupid big guy.
We've seen Mirage do a single little tap on it.
I mean, I think so. We've seen her. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There she is. Bing. Wiping her brow and doing a little dink.
Bink. Oh, it's so good. I love those animations so much.
They're so good. But yeah, it is, yeah, it's just random. I must really not want to refine this factor.
Yeah, boy, it really hates this, huh?
Yeah. It uses, the other problem is it uses a smithery material whether you succeed or not. Which is why you save beforehand, always. But, yeah, the fact that, like, you can't, when you're, like, doing original creation, you just have to flip through random money amounts and hope you don't go past the one you want for the item you want is so fucking funny. And then, yeah, this is just like, yep, specify a plan, and they'll do it eventually. It's expensive, too, yes, you know.
Maybe you would have done it by now if Maria wasn't just standing over it.
If I cared what I would be doing... God damn it! We're just gonna get so many attack plus 1,000s. I feel like once you get 2 on, it just keeps going. But it is like... Yeah, is that another one? No, half a defense went to half attack.
Yay!
That's gonna keep flipping back and forth until it's gone. We have not touched the enemy plus 30% attack one bit, and it's the one thing, and I need to touch it more than once. It will not become the thing I want.
Ah!
I think it has to go through 3. I think
no.
I think it changes 3 times to become the thing I want. Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's either 2 or 3 times. I know the next one is not. Is just a stepping stone. I just can't remember whether it's like 3 or 4, but I think it's 4. Yeah, the game is being really mean. I might have to do this off stream and then just show it off next time because the game just doesn't want to do it right now.
This is why I say about Star Ocean every time. Oh!
There we go. So, yes.
Okay.
So, enemy attack plus 30%, then adds full times 3.
Sure.
But that's not as far as we can push it. You can push this further. We'll see if we can get it. So, yeah, this keeps going up. The enemy attack keeps going up, but the amount of money you get also keeps going up. So the thing is, it's very much a danger mode where you're making the enemies stronger, but you're getting a lot more money out of them.
You're full-on Mr. Shakedowning them.
I won't be able to use this version. So what you do is you make this to the highest version, and then... Yep.
Times 3.
And then you put it on a laser weapon instead, so anyone can equip it. I can't because unfortunately attack plus 1,000s have gone above it. But that's why I made the save beforehand. I just want to show this off, and I will make a proper one at some point myself. Honestly, look, I have a lot of money, and I don't know how much I even want to spend. So I don't know. I was like thinking about this when I was like, I'm gonna get this because it's the best way to make money in the game.
Right.
Because you get it goes up to times 10 money.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. And you can actually put 2 of those on a laser weapon.
Jesus Christ.
To get 20 times fall for the cost of making enemies 200% stronger. So what you do is you go into an easy fight that gets lots of money, and you make a shit ton of money. Well, that attack plus 1,000 is just, it's all in now. You can't do it anymore, right? You're going to make the thing. So it is by far, the easiest way to make money in the post game. Did you do anything? So yeah, it's a good reason to get 2 of these. The other weapon that it's on is on a person I am using. Yes, there we go. Attack plus 50% and fall times 5. We get one more. We'll see the beautiful times 10. But this isn't a factor you want on the ultimate weapon, obviously. So if you were using Roger, you would not want his ultimate weapon to have make the enemy stronger, thanks. You don't want to make the Ethereal Queen, plus 100% attack on you. Not ideal. So that's why you want like 2 copies of it, ideally, so that you keep one to make the character a really good weapon, and the other for this money-making factor. So if I wanted to make Roger a really good, if I want to use both helms to like get an ultimate like money-making weapon, I could. There it is. Enemy attack plus 100% and fall times 10. And then I think if we refined it further, it would disappear. So you have to refine it all the way up, and then it can go away if you keep refining. So yeah, man, you don't really want to make the super bosses nastier on someone's ultimate weapon. So this is you either use the person with this weapon for money, or like I said, you can if this is the top factor, you can synth it onto a laser weapon, and then anyone can have a full money-making weapon. I believe there are some fights that give you like over 100,000 fall, and you times 10, and you make $1 million from that one fight, as long as you can deal with the enemy being much stronger. And there's some fights you can kind of cheese. There's one fight that's really nasty enemies, but you can freeze them. And I have the victory trophy, so I can freeze them pretty easily with Maria, and then you kill them, and then you get like over $1 million fall in one fight. It is a lot better way of making money. Well, the thing is, in 4D, it makes no difference. You're down in one hit anyway. But yeah, you wouldn't want to take up one of your precious 8 slots on 4D with make the enemy nastier for money you don't care about. You only have 8 slots. Do you really want to waste one on enemy attack plus 100%? No. So yeah, there we go. Alright, well, I'll definitely be resetting so I don't have this abomination of an Ultraman helmet. But yeah, so you can get up to 2 of those. There's no point putting any more on. That is like the maximum money you can get is times 20, which is very funny. So yeah, you can make a lot of money very quickly by fighting certain fights with a laser weapon with that on. Much faster and easier than doing the homunculus, which is basically where all my money has come from, other than just fighting things throughout the post-game dungeons. But, alright, well, we did the lava caves, we got all the battle trophies in the lava caves today. We're on 160 floor, 162 sphere. Friday, we will be continuing Sphere. I promise I won't steal from any more bosses. There's like one boss in particular that I feel like a lot of people want to steal from, and it's like, God, I really don't want to, so I'm not going to. So, alright, more Sphere. We're getting up there. We're getting there. Sphere, is the last dungeon, and then there's the super boss after that. So we're getting there. I still have a shit ton of bunny racing to do, but we're getting to the point where most of what I'll have left is just playing this on Universe and then playing this on 4D and then getting the 80% battle trophies. I pat the Fjord. Alright. Let me pass y'all on over Sebmal. More of this on Friday. Tomorrow, something? Grab Bag Thursday? We'll stream something in the evening. Alright. Bye, everybody.